So this next payout, TikTok is paying me almost $700. YouTube is paying me almost $700, and Instagram is paying me just over $200. Everyone's saying you're not doing anything. This is me doing something. This is me doing something. This is me doing something.
This is me doing something.
So honestly, it's like stormy and gross outside, so yeah, rely on natural light. I ain't got any of that one today. But I did want to talk about this Mad Mama and the fact that she is running out of time.
But I've changed my mind. I don't want to deal with this house anymore. I think it would be faster, honestly, to just rent somewhere.
You're completely confused about who this Mad Mama is. Basically, this Mad Mama, she is a TikTok creator. She also has a YouTube account as well. 12 kids. And some of them, her 4 youngest are in foster care right now. Ended up going to the hospital and they got taken off of her and discovered that the house is basically in unlivable conditions. And yeah, it's going to be condemned. And I think it's going to be condemned on the 18th. So time is really running out.
Apparently there's people that think that I didn't have cancer or that I wasn't in a coma. So here's my hospital discharge paperwork. There's my name. Westchester Medical Center. There.
If you want a content creator that's going to be giving you like exact backstory lore into this, I would recommend Kirsty. She does really long form videos on this Mad Mama. I have done quite a few videos on her in the past, so I'm aware of her backstory. I'm also very much aware that there is more to this most likely than just, oh, she was sick, so therefore her kids were taken off of her. I'm well aware of that, and I have touched upon that in my past video. I used to cover her quite a lot, and then I backed out of it because I just red flags everywhere, and it was only a matter of time before CPS did get involved. It was just so coincidental that it happened when she, you know, took an accidental overdose of Tylenol.
Yes, my 4 youngest kids are in foster care, and no, it's not because I'm some crazy horrible monster. It's because I was in a coma in June and they thought I was gonna die. They took all my kids, all my minor kids, not the adult ones obviously. And the older kids are already home. The 4 youngest kids would have come home, but they can't because there's lead paint in the house. The kids tested positive for lead. We were going to get it fixed. CPS said that they would even pay to get it fixed. Like, they don't want my kids. There was an issue with my roof, and you know what? There's a lot of issues with my house. I had a GoFundMe to fix the roof because the house was going to be condemned, but I've changed my mind. I don't want to deal with this house anymore.
Her mission is to get her kids back, but in order to get her kids back, she has to basically either find the money to fix her house because it's going to be condemned, it's in a really bad state, or move somewhere else to then work towards getting her kids back. I don't know what planet she's living on when she says like, oh, when I move it's going to be a really easy process. I don't think so. I
also have the GoFundMe set to just help us get in somewhere. I have surgery next month, so no, I can't just go get a job. I've got surgery coming up, and then I'm not going to be able to work for like a month and a half afterwards. The GoFundMe is just set for like a couple of months of rent and security deposit so that we can get out of here, get this place sold. Then we'll have this money to either buy a new house or help with the rent for the rest of the year, because rent right now, I've been looking it up. Rent for a 4 or 5 bedroom house is like between $2,000 and $3,000 or more, if not like some of them are almost $4,000 a month.
Being a viewer of hers for such a long time and kind of watching, it was only a matter of time before something like this happened, and that is really sad to say. Of the criticisms for Veronica would be that it doesn't really appear like she senses the urgency, or she does know the urgency, but instead of fighting to try and do anything in her power to be able to fix whatever's going on, she just sort of stays still and doesn't really do a lot. So her excuse for not going out and getting a job and instead having a GoFundMe, she is going to have surgery pretty soon and she'd much rather grow her social media and earn money from there.
At the peak of posting on social media, I was making between $3,000 and $7,000 a month, which isn't really a lot. And I'm just talking about from social media posts. I'm not talking about like my total income. 1 month, my total income, because I was also making paintings and stuff and doing like interviews and stuff, it was $10,000. If you also want to make money on social media, I would like to help you, because I know a lot of people are like, just get a regular job. Listen, I'm gonna get a regular job after my surgery, geez, but right now I want to grow my social media because social media will make me a lot more money. I'm gonna make about $500 a week. I can't even afford rent with $500 a week. Ever since I got back into posting, it's been doing much better. This week alone, I've made over $1,200.
Now, this is her GoFundMe right now as of today. So she has very quickly decided, and this part is really quite morbid, so this is one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you guys today, because of what I found out on the Reddit thread, which I will leave in the description box if you want to go have a little look at it. He's gotten pretty desperate to not have the funds to sort the house out, but basically move somewhere else. Now, there was this account, and this is gonna shock a lot of you guys. There's this account called Oz the Oz. It's AUS the AUS, and to my understanding it's gone private, so I went and I tried to click on this account and it's completely privated itself. This account leaves like really creepy comments quite a lot of the time. I have seen a comment from them where they were talking about like wanting to see a picture of one of her kids and some of the clothes or something a bit like that, which was already red flag. But if you clicked on their profile, there was loads of saved videos of Jolie kids as well. Now, I can't show you exactly which ones, but I've got like the screenshot right here. I know that that is the Saucony Jolies because I've covered them enough. And they left a comment and they said, "Do you want to move to Texas? I want a lot of children. I have a huge farmhouse with lots of land. Leave wherever you live. Come here. I have horse too. I come from money. I have a little girl too." And someone said, "Bruh, your reposts are sickening. What the hell is wrong with you?" Because it's basically just like filled with little kids. Yeah. And you never guess what happened. So Veronica, this mad mama, right? There was a DM. She said, "Hi, please don't write on my main account. What do you mean you have a lot of land? Can I see pictures of your house? My children love animals. What kind of animals do you have? Do you use Instagram or Facebook?" And the person said, "Hey, good morning. Yes, it's great to hear from you too. Thank you for the message." So Veronica's basically saying like, please don't write on my main account. Doesn't say why, but basically the reposts and the fact that this person was commenting really like creepy things would signal that Veronica does see that there's a bit of an issue with this one. However, because she then saw that this person was like, "Hey, I have land, I have this and that," which it's a lie. I mean, I don't even feel like I need to say that allegedly. I mean, that's a lie. You can't be this dumb, like, and I'm sorry, but you can't be this stupid to actually go along with this. The fact that she knows that this is sick because she's like, please don't write on my main account. I don't want people knowing that I've got this weirdo who saves pictures and videos of like family vloggers, kids, because that's what their profile was. I don't want everyone to know that I might look to you for a place to stay. There's not going to be a place to stay. Like, I get she's desperate. I understand that. But this is like actually taking the cake. This also says Oz photo, so I'm imagining that, yeah, they had posted this on their account. One of the things about this Mad Mama that makes it really sick and twisted as well is that the kid's dad, not the eldest couple, but the rest of the kids' dads, has like, it's on his criminal record for child, and they've recently been arrested and stuff's gone on with that. Veronica had allowed this guy, I think he's called Marcy, to dwell in their basement for a little while and basically lie about it. And their eldest daughter came clean and basically confirmed that, yes, he did hurt her and her mum knew about it. So the fact that this Mad Mama is like willing to even engage with this creep who has saved videos of her kids and inquire about living with them in Texas when it doesn't exist. Like, anyone with half a brain cell can tell you that this doesn't exist. This person hadn't have posted this, then we wouldn't have known. But I remember reading their comments and thinking that's really weird, because their comments had been posted to the subreddit, and I was like, oh, that's not very good. Because you get these creepy weirdos online who follow these family vloggers and who follow these like mum influencers and mummy channels and save their stuff. And it's honestly sickening when you really look into it. I don't even really know what to say about it anymore. One of the reasons why I stopped covering her to begin with is that it's really depressing and sad, but I feel like this is such a revolting thing for her to do in terms of the messaging and everything, that I did just want to bring it to the forefront, because yeah, it's just disgusting. It's diabolical. Desperate times, but this is like putting children in danger kind of desperate times. This isn't something that can be justified. Like, she lost her kids because she couldn't give them a safe space to live. And even if that wasn't the case at first, even though, I mean, there's definitely warning flags that where they were, and her parenting, it wasn't the greatest. Anyone could have seen that. She can't offer them a safe space to live now because the house is being condemned. And now she's like wanting to try and get, like, what are you thinking? It's like she has two brain cells and neither one of them have actually met each other. And that sounds really, really, really harsh. But when we're talking about something like this, like proper child endangerment.
And I know that you want me to drive somewhere and do something. Like, I don't know what kind of job you think I can do. I don't know what you expect me to do.
That's pretty much all I wanted to say on today's topic of conversation. So she's only got a very short amount of time before she has to go. But yeah, I don't know. She's got a very short amount of time. Who knows what's going to happen? I dread to think the amount, like, if there's other people that she's been communicating with who are equally as weird and creepy as this person is. That's pretty much all I wanted to say on today's topic of conversation. Sorry, it's a bit of a heavy one, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.